Hello, grade 7. Solving equation and solving inequality. What is the difference between the both? When we will say that solving equation or solving inequality, it will be the same or different? If I have x plus 2 equal 8, if this one represent equation or inequality? X plus 2 equal 8. This is equation or inequality? The first one is called
The first one is called equation,
equation.
Equation, and the second one is
and the second one is inequality.
The second one is inequality, right? And we have, with the inequality, we have two sides, but the two sides are not the same. One is greater than the other, right? So we have different symbols for the inequality. So we have, this one is called what? And this one is called what? And this one, and this one. Is there anyone can tell me what is the first one? What is the name for the first one?
Bigger.
is bigger or less?
No, this one is greater because we are going to write from left to right. So this one is greater than. Okay, so this one is greater than. What about the second one? This one is
Greater than or equal.
yes. So this one
Greater
is
than or equal.
greater than or equal. So this one is greater than or equal. What about this one?
Less than.
Greater than.
No, this
Lower than or equal.
Less than or equal.
yes. So this one is less than or equal. And what about the last one? This one is
Less than.
Less than.
less than. Yes. So this one is less than. What is the difference between greater than or equal? If you have x more than 5. To solve the inequality means that we are going to search about number. When we will replace the value of x by using it, the inequality, it will be correct. Then, could you please give me any value for x? It will make this inequality correct. If we put what instead of x?
6.
6, right. What else? If I
6,
will,
7, 8,
Higher
9.
than
Yes,
or greater
thank
than
you.
5.
If I will put 5 like this, 5 is more than 5. Is this correct or wrong?
No,
No.
it will be equal.
This one, it will be false, right? But if I will put 6 more than 5, so this one, it will be what now?
Correct.
So this one, it will be
True.
true, which means we are going to choose a number more than 5. But if I would write x more than or equal 5,
It will be 5 or 6.
it will be
Both is
5
right.
and more, right? It will be 5 and more, right? If I would put instead of x now, if I would put 5, so it will be 5 is more than or equal what? Is more than or equal 5. If this one now, it will be true or false?
True.
This one,
True.
it will be true, right? Because 5 is more than, no, it's not more than, but it's equal. So this one, it will be true. So the inequality, it has two sides, and we have a side is bigger than the other. And to solve the inequality, we have to search a number which it will satisfy the inequality, which means if you are going to replace the value of x by this number, it will make the inequality are true. Or are correct, sorry. Then, any questions so far about this part? So if
No.
we will separate between the two
No.
parts by the sign equal, so this one, it will be equation. If we will separate by using more than or less than, it will be inequality. Then, now we will move to the other part, which is solving inequality and how we will represent it by using a number line. Solving one-step inequalities, it looks like solving one-step equation by using the same method or the same plan to answer the question. In this one, we have x plus 7 more than 12. How we are going to solve this inequality? How we are going to solve this inequality? If there anyone can help me and tell me how we can solve this inequality? We have x plus, yes, Dana, 7.
Okay, so if because 5 plus 7 equal 12, then we need to make the x.
Mhm.
The x is 5, okay, but we need to make it bigger than 5 because
Bigger than 5, yes, yes. If I want, if I will ask you to express to me, how did you find the value of x?
because originally 5 plus 7 it equals 12,
Yes,
so we need a number, any number bigger than 5.
any number bigger than 5. Thank you so much. Yes, also we can say that if I want to use steps, steps to answer the question, so we have x plus 7. So like solving equation, we are going to say that we will add the additive inverse for both two sides. Like I'm going to add -7 to the first side, right? And I'm going to add -7 to the other side. Okay, then by the end, the answer, it will be x, it will be the same, and the other side I have 5. So the solution for this equation, it will be x more than 5. And it's not necessary to have an integer numbers because we studied rational number, which means any fraction, any decimals. So I can say here 5.1, it will be more than 5. Agree with me or not? 5.1. Agree with me? 5.1, it will be a solution. Agree with me or not? Yes, any number more than 5. It's not necessary to have an integer number, but it could be decimal or it could be a fraction. The second part, how we will represent it graphically. So we are going to draw a number line like this, okay? And in this number line, we are going to stop on 5. And did you see I wrote or I draw an open circle? Open circle means more than. L5 is not apart from our solution. For this reason, we made it open circle and then extend to the right side. Forever, any value more than 5, it will be a solution for this inequality. So once we have more than, we are going to draw a blank circle and then we will extend to the side which it will verify our inequality. Understood this part, grade 7? Any question?
Yes.
Let's move to the next part.
No, Miss.
To solve one-step inequality using the properties of the inequalities. What are the properties of the inequalities, and are they the same as regular equations or not? What are the properties of the inequalities? We studied before: addition property, subtraction property, multiplication, and division. Who can tell me how we can answer this question now? How we can answer this question? X minus 15 less than 73. How we can solve this question? Grade 7, hello? Grade 7? Yes, Hannah.
Yes.
Yes, Hannah. Hannah Naqib, yes.
We put the negative 15 to the other side with positive.
Yes, thank you. Yes, which means you decided to transfer negative 15 to the opposite side, and then you will change the sign for negative 15. Or the second way, we can say that we will add positive 15 to both sides. Then it will be x minus 15 plus 15, and the other side is 73 plus 15. Then by the end we have x is less than 88. How we will represent this one by using a number line? We will make an open circle and then it will extend to the left. What about if you have y plus 15 less than 25? We will add the additive inverse of positive 15. It will be minus 15 to both sides. Then the answer, it will be y less than 10. If I want to represent this one graphically, is there anyone can tell me how we can express it? How we can express it by using a number line? Who will tell me? How we can express this one by using a number line? We will stop on 15.
We put the number line on 10.
Yes, we will stand on 10, right? After 10, we can say that we have 11. And before 10, we have 9.
It will be greater than.
Here, a variable is less than or greater than? A variable is less than?
Greater.
No, it's less than the variable. Y less than 10. Y less than 10, right? So we will move to the left side or to the right side?
Left.
To the left side. Okay, then any value less than 10, it will be a solution for this inequality. Any question? Okay, let's move to the next question. When we have x over 5 equal 10, did you remember this one for equation? X over 5 equal 10. Multiplication property for the inequality, x over 5 equal 10. I want to remove 5, so what we have to do, grade 7? If we want to remove 5, it's x over 5 equal 10. So what we have to do? Grade 7. When we have x over 5 equal 10, then we are going to multiply by 5 for both sides to remove 5. Then x over 5, you will multiply the left side by 5 and the right side by 5.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Miss, your voice is lagging.
All the time? So x over 5, we will multiply both sides by 5.
Miss, your voice is lagging.
Then we will cancel 5 and 5 together. So by the end, we have x equal 15. What about if we have 5x more than 20? 5x more than 20. How we can solve this inequality?
Division.
To divide 5 by 5 and 5 by 20.
Thank you so much. Which means we are going to divide both sides by 5. Then it's 5x, and this is 20.
Which means that x is bigger than 4.
Thank you so much. So which means x is bigger than 4. Take care about the next one. Negative 5x less than 20. So what we have to do, we will divide both sides by negative 5. Then x, it will be not that we are going to flip the sign. It was less than, it should be bigger than. Okay, so once we are going to divide or multiply by a negative number, so we have to flip the sign, and instead of less than, it will become more than. How we can express this one by using number line? How we can express the answer by using a number line? When we have this is a number line, we will stand where, grade 7? We will stand where? The answer here is negative 4, right? So you will stand on negative 4, and we will move to the right or to the left? We will move to the right or to the left?
Right.
To the right, because it's bigger than. Okay? Because it's bigger than, so we will move to the right side, like this. So any value more than negative 4, it will be a solution for this equation. Understood this part, grade 7? Grade 7?
Yes.
Okay, what about if we have negative x over 5 more than 2? What is the first step we have to do it here? What is the first step?
Multiply 5 by 2.
We will multiply by 5, okay, and then? We can divide it, or we can answer this question into two parts. We cannot here in this question that we have what? We have what? We have negative 5, right? Negative, sign negative. And down we have 5. For this reason, we will multiply both sides by negative 5 to the right side and to the left side. So this one multiplied by negative 5, and the other side we will multiply by negative 5. What did I say when we have to multiply or to divide by a negative number? What happened to the sign? Huh? The sign will what? The sign will change. The sign will change. Then in this case, we have division operation. So we will use multiplication operation, the opposite operation. And don't forget that you have a negative sign. Then we will multiply by negative 5 for both sides. Then cancel 5 with negative 5. So we have by the end, we have only x. And 2 times negative 5, it will be equal negative 10. And then how we can express this one by number line? How we will draw a number line to express the answer for this equation? We will stop where? We will stop where?
Negative 10.
We will stop in negative 10. And we will move to the right or to the left? X is less than, so we will move to the right or to the left?
Left.
To the left side. So we will draw the circle, open circle, and we will move to the left side. Okay, any question? Are you ready to answer this question? X plus 6 is less than or equal negative 7. How we can solve this question, this inequality, grade 7? How we can solve this inequality?
It's equal.
Yes, Adam. No, Muhammad, please wait. Raise your hand, please. Yes, Adam.
It will be equal 1 from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And
Could you
so
please
on.
tell me the steps? How did you find the answer?
Because 6 plus what equals 7 or more. 6 plus 1 equals 7.
Yes.
And when we add more, it will be 7. The answer will be 1 only.
It's not one only.
Because we can.
It's not one only, Adam. Listen to me. You have x plus 6 less than or equal what? Less than or equal 7. To solve the inequality, we are looking for the value of x, which it will make the left side less than or equal the right side. So we have 6, right? So your problem now is 6. So we can say that we will add the additive inverse of 6. What is the additive inverse of 6? It will be what? The additive inverse of 6.
Negative 6.
Negative 6, right? So the additive inverse of 6 is negative 6. So it will be, we will add negative 6 to both sides. So we can say that I'm going to add negative 6 to this one and negative 6 to the other side. And then it will be x is less than or equal 1, as you said, Adam. Okay, then for this question, we are looking for the additive inverse, which we can add it to simplify the inequality to find the answer. Now we can graph it. So we have a circle, but in this type, it's shaded circle because 1 is apart from our answer. Less than means that we are going to move to the left side. Okay, so any value less than 1 okay, it will be a solution for this equation. Not only the integer number, but we can use a rational number also, which means any, if I would say this one here, this is 0 and then -1 and so on. So if I would say 0.5, 0.5, it will be less than 1. Yes, it will be a solution for this inequality. Understood? Understood? Let's move to the next part. If you want to answer, please raise your hand. Okay, how we can solve this inequality? How we can solve this inequality? Which number we are going to add? Which number we are going to add? Use دحروج. دحروج.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, please solve this question.
Yes.
Yes, please answer. How we can solve this inequality? You don't know? You don't know?
Yes.
عبد الرحمن صبح. عبد الرحمن,
Yes.
could you please solve this inequality? How we can solve it?
Yes.
Huh? How we can solve it? Ibrahim. Ibrahim, how we can solve this inequality? Where is the variable in this inequality? Where is the variable? The variable is what?
X.
X. What is the number next to it? Next to X? What is the number next to X? -5, right? So we can say that we will add additive inverse for both two sides. You have -5, then we can add the additive inverse, which means you can add 5 to the left side, right? And you can add 5 to the right side. Okay, then 3 plus 5, it will be equal 8. And the opposite side, it's less than or equal. Here we can cancel 5 with -5, so we have x. In this case, we have x is more than or equal 8. So we will draw the number line. We will stand on 8 and it will be shaded circle or blank circle. Shaded circle or blank circle. It's more than or equal. So it will be shaded circle or blank circle.
Black circle.
No, shaded circle. Blank, blank, not black, blank circle. So this one here we have, we will stand on 8. We will move to the right or to the left side. We will move to the right or to the left side.
Right.
X is more than or less than?
More than
More than. So we will move to?
the left.
No, to the right. More than. X is more than. Right? X is more than, so we will move to the right side. Next the question. How we can solve this question? Grade 7. How we can solve this question? -3x more than or equal -15. Which operation we will use in this question? Which operation? -3x more than or equal -15. How we can solve this one? Yes, Yaward.
Division.
Yes. Yes, Yaward, go on. You are raising your hand. What we have to do? Which operation do we have here? It's multiplication. So we will use division. So we will divide by 3, -3, and we will divide by -3. Okay, and then you will cancel -3 with -3. So you have only x, and you are going to flip the sign, don't forget, and this one, it will be equal 5. Then if we want to represent it graphically, we will draw the line and we will stop on 5. It will be shaded circle. Okay, and on 5, and x is less than, so we will move to the left side. Zena, understood ya Zena? Zena,
Yes.
understood the question? The inequality, how we can solve the inequality?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. X minus 9 more than negative 5. Ruqayya are here? Ruqayya. Ruqayya, how we can solve this equation, this inequality? It's x minus 9 more than negative 5. Then we will add the additive inverse. I have negative 9, so I'm going to add positive 9. And the other side, I'm going to add positive 9. Okay, then it will be x 9 and negative 9, we cancel them together. So I have x is more than negative 5 plus 9, it will be equal 4. Okay, then we have a number line, and in the number line I have 4, it will be open circle, and it will move to, we will stand on 4, and we will move to the right side. Okay. Any questions so far about this part? I want someone to tell me